Hello, thank you very much for clicking through, or should I say typing the link in, which I know is not very easy with these YouTube links with different uppercase, lowercase and special symbols in there. So thank you very much for persevering, and this is your reward. My name's Alan Rogers, and this is my business Customology. There's just a couple of things I wanted to say first of all. And the first one is that I am not connected or endorsed in any way, shape or form by Network Direct. In fact, I don't know who I am. The only reason I looked and found out a bit more about your business is that because I worked with another financial advisor in the middle of the year that was also is a tied agent and appointed representative of Network Direct, and I just looked through and saw some other businesses that I thought I may be able to help. If not now, then possibly in the future, because financial services is an industry that I'm kind of starting to work with more and more and more. And the second thing is that there are a number of different stages, should I say, that I found websites. Some were actually fairly good, maybe just some small points with mobile appearance that it wasn't kind of working so well. And then at the other end of the extreme, some businesses, and there's only about 15 people I'm reaching out to, didn't have websites at all. So it's a variety of scale where you're falling between either you haven't got a website or you've actually got a pretty good website. It's not too bad, but there are some things that maybe could do for improvements, and everything in between. So I did mention I worked with another Network Direct member, and this is a business called CanSquared. Now the owner, Jeff, is actually somebody I've known for a few years because we live quite close to each other, and it took me over 2 years for him to kind of come to me and say, can you update? Yes, I'm ready now, Alan. Can you update my website? So this is what it looked like previously. Before, it's just a screenshot, but this is pretty much how the homepage looked. And then when I went on to redesign it, it now looks totally different. And most of all, it's mobile friendly, which means that if you look at it on a mobile device, as I encourage you to do, and also a tablet, you'll find it adapts much better than some of these experiences where you've just got a desktop site appearing on the on a mobile in its form as a desktop, and you have that experience where you have to pinch and zoom around and try and land on the home on the navigation keys to find your way around. So that was the main reason that he wanted to update it, but to give it a fresh appearance as well. So this is the brand new site, which you can find. It's cansquared.co.uk. This is quite unusual in the fact that the owner, Jeff, is a photographer, so I've used all his own photographs on here. And as you've probably experienced before, if you've ever had a site, if you've got a site already, images is kind of one of the hardest things to find on a financial services website, because everybody seems to use the same ones with calculators and smiling people, and it's kind of quite difficult to find unique images and ones that really kind of fit and don't look too much like stock images. And that's one thing, even though I'm using stock images, I do like to find ones that are don't look as least like stock images as possible. So that's one of the big things that I do focus on. So you've got effects like this where as you hover over it, darkens a little bit, animates, and then so there's a few nice little things on here. It's very quick in loading, which is very important now, not only for the user experience of your visitor, but also for Google. It's one of the things, as well as mobile friendliness and adaptability, and also being secure as well, that you've got the HTTPS protocol on your website rather than not coming up as not secure. It's one of the things that kind of Google focus on, and so there are also things that are important for your customer as well. So please do have a look at their website, cansquared.co.uk. Just one more last look. This is what it looked like before. And then another website I've worked on. Now, Jeff is predominantly a pensions and a workplace pension specialist. This is for a site called Glennon Wealth Management, and the address is gwmfinancial.co.uk. It's not in the Network Direct network. It's more, as you can tell here, it's more of a wealth management company. Just gives you another idea of some of the quality of the website, and if you kind of like how it looks and how it's laid out. I have used stock images on it, apart from the owner and his small team. But what I did on this site, I made sure I found a selection of images that have all got the same couple on. So throughout the site, you've got a continuity of all the same couple. Again, makes it a little bit different. Not everybody does that, and it's not always that easy to do either. And the third site is the first one I created just over 2 years ago now for James Glasheen Financial Planning, jgfp.co.uk, and here's his site. And so these I have used stock images, but again, they are different ones. It's a different approach again. So really, that's just to give you a few examples of a few sites that I've created. You can come on here onto my website. If you hover over website design, you'll find some. One of the pages I've done is for professional services, which your industry and sector covers, which you can have a look at that. And also you can find previous projects on here where you'll find details and mini case studies of websites I've worked on, including those 3 financial services companies. You can just going to click on here, go through, and you can find out more about that particular project and how it looks now. So if you are interested at all ever interested in updating your website or maybe getting one done for the first time, if you currently haven't got a website or you're not a live website, then please do get in contact with me. So financial services is a business sector that I've grown fond of working with and like working with. And you can see from my examples that if you like those, then that's the kind of image and projection we could create for your business. Thanks very much for watching. It's gone on a bit longer than I hoped, 6.5 minutes, but hope some worth you well, and have a very happy Christmas. All the best.